EazyE TV is in your ears. So pay close attention. Relax, let me ease your mind. Sit back and recline, enjoy this ride. I'm about to get deep. You're now tuned in to EazyE TV. EazyE TV. Metro Armed Security Stories. Story time! Let's get it! Yo, I'll never forget, man. So let me recap again. I survived a crazy station in Compton. I survived the crazy station in Long Beach. And I survived the crazy station in downtown Redline. Then, oh man, let me get back to this damn new line. The Expo line. Supposed to be the good side of town line. Wrong. On one side of the Expo line, you going into downtown LA, so you already know what's gonna crack down there. You already know what's going on down there. But you will think if you take the train going west, and you're like, yes, I'm going to the beach. Be careful, because you might come across this dude that I call Super Blood. Oh, this dude had on red on the rag, on the head, all the way down to his toes. Red shirt, red belt, red pants, red shoes. And I'm looking at him, because I'm from LA. I'm looking at him like, this look like 1980s dress. I'm sorry, I ain't seen nobody dressed like that in LA since like the 1930s. 1980s. God, where's my mind at? Anyway, this dude was super duper blood out. Super duper gangbanger. Allegedly. Cause it could be one of them dudes. One time, all scared. One time. Nah. So I'm looking at this dude. I'm like, hey, man. I just asked, hey, man, where you from LA, man? No, I'm originally I forgot he was somewhere in the Midwest. Because you got to remember, in LA, we have a lot of transplants from a lot of areas that come to LA for the good weather. For the good old weather. So now I'm watching this dude because I can tell this dude is grimy. I can tell he's grimy. I can sense his spirit. Even though you may be a gangbanger, but some gangbangers got good spirits. This dude, I felt his energy. He had bad energy from the first time I seen him. So I start keeping an eye on him, my good eye on him, one of my good eyes on him. So I would notice when I would be at certain stations and a train would stop, he would run from one station, one car to the other station. He would do that all the time. He would go from one car to the other car, and his whole job when he gets on the car, he's walking through. He's trying to see who's alert, who's not alert. And when he see me, he try to play it off and just sit down like he's not doing nothing. But I'm watching you. I know, man, I got a feeling he's up to no good. But I could never prove it, could never catch him. Never could catch him. Then one day, somebody told me a little story about this dude. Hey, man, it was this guy on the train, man. I was asleep on the train, man. And this dude, man, he just came behind me, man. I just felt like some energy or some force or something hit my face. And while I was sleeping, I woke up, man. And dude, man, the dude was trying to take my money out my pocket. But I was like, hey, man, what are you doing, man? That's not cool, man. Didn't we go to school together, man? What is your game plan, man? Do you want to make a grand? Can we just hold hands and pray? So, man, that wasn't cool, man. So what did I do, man? I just don't understand, man. I said, calm down, man. So I'm starting to say, man. He got me saying, man. I said, yo, just chill. All you got to do is report it. Call your local, call the LAPD. Just call LAPD, man. In fact, push that button right there and tell them what happened and that you need their number, and then somebody's going to contact you and you're going to be in good hands. All right, cool, man. Thanks, man. So I'm like, dang. No joke. Maybe 2 days later, he pulls up. He gets off the train. hey man, you gave me the best advice, man. I said, what do you mean? Dude, this dude has a long history, man, of jacking people, man. I was like, word? Yeah, man. They had like a lineup. He has a lot of arrests. He has a lot of arrests of robberies and assaults and stuff. Yeah, man. So, yeah, they're on him. So they know about my report. I filed a report, man, and everything's going to be good, man. I'm like, that's cool. So I swear, I get on the next station. I see one of the deputies, and they're like, hey, you seen this guy before? And they showing a picture of Super Blood. I'm like, what's going on, Dap? He said, man, this guy right here is a creep. He goes on the train and he just try to, he looks and try to check things out and see who he can take advantage of. And I already knew. I just let him talk. I already knew. He was like, yeah, so some little girl, he tried to fill on some little girl on the train when she was asleep. I was like, wow. So they end up catching this dude, and this dude had a long, that was his whole MO. Get on the train and try to take advantage of anybody that he feel is weak and vulnerable. He'll take advantage of, little girls, women, little guys. He was just a creep. So they end up catching him, and I don't know how, I know. I didn't see him for maybe about 6 months. Then he was back out after 6 months. And so be careful of Super Blood. Oh, man, I gotta tell y'all a story about this fine girl. Oh, my God. Fine, pretty, top, bottom, looking lovely. Isn't she lovely? Man, dude, until you talk to her, you're like, what do you mean? Dude. Beautiful. But one day, I'm walking on the ramp. And before I can get back on the ramp, I'm hearing somebody talking loud. So I'm looking around like, who is this talking loud? And I could tell it was a female voice. And they just talking loud and in an argument. Something like, oh, man, I got to break up the fight. So I get up on the platform and I see the beautiful girl. And she just talking to herself, going off, having a full-blown conversation. But to herself. So the train pulled up. I said, let me get on the train, man, see if she continued this behavior. Oh, yes, she did. And if I got footage, I'm going to show you. So fellas and ladies, don't go by the looks. I've seen the finest people, the finest women, and then on the train, and then when you talk to them, cuckoo. Oh, the saddest stuff, man. When you see young people, you could tell they're barely either in high school or just made it out of high school, on the train, smoked out, talking to themselves, banging, just, oh man, non-stop entertainment on the train. And then I think this is nationwide. At every train stop, train station, they got somebody coming on the train or at the platform selling things, selling all kind of things. This one dude jumped on the train. I'm selling everything. I got everything. He'd go through the aisle and he ain't lying. You need Advil, you got Advil. You need water, you got water. You want some chips, he got some chips. If you want a beer, he got beer. All type of beer. You want malt liquor or do you want Tecate? He got everything. And I got a little of the other stuff too. That's what he would say. And I got the other little stuff too. I don't know who on here, but I got the other little stuff too. God dang. Didn't care. Didn't care if he seen me sitting on there. Oh, sorry, OG. Sorry, OG. I'm like, yeah, dude, okay. You can't be selling stuff on the train. And he'll be respectful. All right, OG. He'll get off that cart and go on the next cart. And if he couldn't catch the cart, he'd just get on the next train on the other side. He'll be respectful, but he didn't care. He gonna keep selling until he get caught. And he always got caught, and then you wouldn't see him for a couple of weeks, then he'll be right back. It's the same people selling flowers, selling everything you can think of. Non-stop drama, non-stop entertainment. Metro Armed Security Stories.
Subscribe, like, comment to Don EazyE TV. Yeah.